Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another bubble peely base video. I actually started doing my removal of my gel polish on top of my tips, and then I realized, why am I not recording this to show everybody? So I already took off my thumb and my index finger before I just like, hey, I'm gonna record. So I'm just gonna kind of let you guys know I did the same process as I did in my last video, which I will link in the description box for you, for how to remove my tips with the peely base. So when I do it with the gel polish, what I like to do is I like to make like a little crater, I guess you could say, in the corner of where the gel polish is, like my cuticle line or my free edge really, but I don't really like to push towards my cuticle, just because I have been known to miss and smack my cuticle and cut it wide open. So I like to go towards the free edge away from my skin. And then what I like to do is I just dip the end of the cuticle wood stick, or the orange wood stick. I don't know why I call it a cuticle wood stick, but the orange wood stick, I dip it in isopropyl alcohol. Mine is 70%, I think, and it works perfect. I mean, I'm sure anything that or above would be great, but I would suggest using an orange wood stick and alcohol just to get it off. So all you do is you make a little hole, and then you just like scrape at the gel polish a little bit. Now, since I decided to be recording, these 3 nails kind of gave me fits, and then my pinky never wanted to come off, just because I feel like I was recording, because the other 2 came off just fine. But I do get most of the gel polish off. Now, if I don't get everything off, I don't call it a total loss, just because you can file off the little bit extra that you don't get off. And what I like to do is, I'm a huge fan of the Efile. So what I will do is I will take my Efile and I will file off the remainder. Yeah, Pinky was giving me problems. I'll Efile off the remainder of the gel polish, and I will remove the shine. I will do any repairs that I need to do, and then I will top coat my nails, and I will prep for my next nail set, or next whatever mani I decide to do on top. But I decided to kind of show y'all how I do it. Now, I wanted to leave this one as one I chose for y'all, because I do get messages from people that have had a hard time removing their gel or dip powder with using the peely base, and I wanted to show y'all it is not just you. Like, I don't have a good, clean, peel off, pop off, whatever every single time. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of extra work, but it's nothing that a little bit of filing or extra elbow grease won't do. So I figured it was getting just a little bit long with the pinky, so I just decided to finish it off camera and then come back. So now I wanted to show y'all my Efile, how I kind of set it up. I have this amazing stand from SJ3 Designs, which I will link down below. It is amazing, absolute game changer for an Efile. Now I'm taking my old sanding bit off my mandrel. I am going to show you that I'm going to be using a 240 grit, and I'm just going to throw a brand new one on. When you're using a brand new sanding band, you're supposed to like season it like you would your file, so you don't cut your cuticle. But I've been very careful and blessed to not do that, so I just kind of be very careful. So I zoomed out to show y'all this amazing Efile stand, and I was still in reverse from doing my other hand earlier. As you can see, the glove on it with no nails. So I put it on 4,000 RPMs, get my puppy pee pad that I like to use for my dust cleanup when I'm not using my dust collector. I like to use those because I just had extra from when my dog was a puppy. And then I just put them underneath to collect all my dust and stuff that is going to be coming off my nails, dust and polish and all that, just so that it's an easy cleanup versus getting it all over my desk and then having to vacuum it off and whatnot. Oh my goodness, I'm getting eaten up by bugs out here. Anyway, I am just showing you my process for e-filing my nails after taking off my gel polish. This is what I would do after dip powder as well. And all this does is this just cleans up the tips themselves. This cleans up the cuticle line. It'll take the shine off, which will remove any of the sticky base that happen to not come off. It just basically gives it like that oomph that you would need to start off a fresh set. So and after this, all I would do would be maybe file a little bit with a hand file on the edges to get that crisp stiletto shape that I absolutely love. I Side note, I try to file my nails and get the exact shape that I want before I do any dipping or any gel, just so that I have a good starting point for where I want to be. Because if I start off with a wonky shape and then I dip wonky or I have a bad dip day, then my shape will never get back to where I want. So here is everything all filed. Just gonna throw a little bit of alcohol, just clean up all the dust. And then here we are, ready for the next set. Just wanted to add this in there because I get a lot of questions about it. I'm gonna start trying to do more content like this for y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.